What's up, good people? Hold on one second. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Actually, down here, I was actually up working on the farmhouse there, and back home, and doing some work down here in the basement workshop, the cellar, I should say. I'm pouring steps out here, and my goal is every day pour another step. That way I can get out of here real easily, as opposed to pouring. I know concrete guys would probably put some kind of a ramp and pull the guy up there or something or other and pour it all in one day. But it's okay, because I'm going to do it this way, and I'm okay, you know, mixing up one bag of cement, pouring a step, come back tomorrow and do the same thing. Right now I've got 4 poured. I got 3 left to get out of here. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday I'll be done with that. So, and I'm working on putting up pegboard, but I got to be able to have access behind there. So I'm putting in like a slot, so it's a slide down in there, and then screwing another piece onto it so that way it can attach. So if I ever need to take it off, I can take it off easily. So that's what we do. We get creative here at Joe Boo's Man Cave. So anyway, that's not why you're here. Here's one of those things that's kind of interesting to me. A couple of observations here today. One, every player that the Eagles sign is the greatest player ever. Every single one of them. That is, if you listen to Philly 500, who is a dingbat. So I'm sitting here. I got back. I sat down, went upstairs to my studio. There, sat down at my desk there for a second to catch my breath. And I'm listening to the breaking news. Eagles sign, speedy wide receiver. And, it's the greatest receiver of all time and everything. And I'm like, okay, who'd they sign? I don't know who they signed. Paris somebody. He was drafted originally by Indianapolis, and he was there for 4 years. And then he went to the Giants this past year. And so he had 103 yards on 5.2 yards per reception. You would have thought, the way Philly 500 is going crazy, that this was Jerry Rice in his prime. I'm being serious. I shit you not. I shit you not. And I'm just like, oh my God, who'd they sign? And I'm like, really? That's it? That's it. Because if you listen to Philly 500, man, you'll get depressed, because he's telling you how great this team is. Oh, how he's putting together the greatest team of all time. Yeah, and I'm sitting here thinking in my mind, first I was sad because I'm like, we ain't signing nobody. We ain't got nobody. Right? But then I started thinking, wait a minute. Isn't the same thing that we had last year? Isn't everybody that they signed the greatest signing of all times with Philly 500 and the Eagles? Oh, Howie Vision does it again and everything else. Weren't we told that, literally there was no reason to actually have an NFL season last year, because the Eagles were that good that literally they were just going to destroy the whole NFL. There's no common sense reason to have an NFL season because the Eagles are so good. But somehow the team that is out there giving everything she's got, captain, to sign all these players and everything, and Howie Vision, and they're so far ahead of the Cowboys. They got so much cash to spend and everything else, that somehow the Dallas Cowboys end up doing really good things against them. Hang on for a second. I just need to move a screw. Okay, I just got to move a screw for a second. Okay, just needed to double check that. Okay, that they literally there's no need to have a season because the Eagles, they're just dominating. That's what we're told. But yet somehow it doesn't end up being the case. I'm just saying, and I know Eagle fans are just going to say, "Oh, you're just a hater." Well, hell yeah, I hate the Eagles. What, is that a surprise to you that I don't like the Eagles? That I get sick and tired of listening to those mother helpers and those cockroaches that only show up when things are good and giving me crap all the time? Of course I'm a hater. The second thing that is typical, and now, of course, is beginning, like it always does this time of year, is now that Odell Beckham Jr. is a free agent, okay? Odell Beckham Jr., you might have heard of him. He's a free agent, right? You'll remember the season before, we brought him to Dallas for some workouts at the end of the season when the Cowboys realized we're up the creek because we need some wide receiver help, and decided that maybe we might sign Odell Beckham Jr. at the end of this, for the playoff run, and ended up not. You'll remember, he came to town, he got wined and dined, and so on, and they found out his leg was shot. And I was one of those ones that said, I really don't want Odell Beckham Jr., and so on, that I think it was too much drama. Now, he wasn't drama-filled in Baltimore, but he did cost them. It was a $50 million contract, and he was paid $15 million a year. So there's that aspect of it. So it was a good thing that the Cowboys ended up not taking that bite. As much as we want the Cowboys to be all in signing players, the reality was we did a better job at bringing in Brandon Cooks, because Brandon Cooks actually did some good things for our team without costing us an arm and three legs or draft capital. You understand what I'm saying? So here's where it's funny. I'm looking at Bleacher Report putting out a poll. Where is Odell Beckham Jr.'s likely landing point? Miami, Philadelphia, Dallas, and somebody else. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't Philadelphia. Maybe it was the Texans. It was someplace. But be that as it may, we know that it always starts out with the Cowboys. It starts there and it ends there. Every mother humping time. Yeah. There you go. Cowboys, landing spot for Odell Beckham Jr. Give me a fat baby break. I got to cut some wood so I can get this piece in here. So hold on for a second. All right, so see, this is what I had to do here. So this piece is made so it'll slide in. So there's a slot there that's, a little bit more than 1/4 of an inch. It'll drop down in there, but then I can raise it up and tie this into the beam. And whenever I want to take it out, just take out the couple of set screws that are in there. So let's see if this actually works for me. Oh yeah, look, check this out. So all I have to do here is put a couple of screws in there, and it's, oh, nope, I gotta raise that up just a little bit, and then that'll hold. See, the bottom's kicked in. I gotta make sure it stays below that 2x4. Oh, excuse me. So it'll hold it just like that. So that's what it'll do, and then I'll be able to put my hooks and my stuff up there. And when I need to, I can just slide it on down by taking out the set screw. Actually, yeah, I should make it so the whole thing could just slide. That might not be a bad idea. But, we try and get creative here at Joe Boo Sports. But I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. Odell Beckham Cowboys. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. All right, good people. As always, I appreciate you guys being here and listening to me and the Joe Boo Sports Report. And I like getting organized. I got my screws and stuff right here where I can get to them, the different ones and stuff, instead of just piled in a pile or in the boxes. So once I get this place put together, I'll really be able to do some stuff here. All right, peace out.